afternoon. Nobody knows how, how the things we daily use can be dangerous for our life. We should take conscience about how dangerous we're causing to our world. People should change their minds to help cleaning the air and also cleaning the world. Make people know that there are more options of energy healthier is my mission today. I would like to change our world, and I am worried about our life and the life of our future kids. This is not important for most of the population, but it is important for me to make you know that you understand the severity of the problems. So, how much do you think your car pollutes the air? Well, first of all, I'm gonna define and explain the problem using regular forms of energy for vehicles as diesel or gasoline. I will define and explain a solution, how we will act, how we can take action on this using our own hands. I will explain your main reasons why I do this for society, because this can be the start of a big change. First of all, we need to know what the problem in the world is exactly. Our world is crossing through a very critical situation. Transportation is a major source of air pollution in the United States. Dirty cars, dirty air, cars, trucks, motorcycles powered by fossil fuels are major contributors to air pollution. Transportation emits more than a half of nitrogen oxides in our air, and this is a major source of global warming emissions in the United States. Even a car is a necessity for us, we must think twice in using a method of transportation that pollutes more than a bicycle. After knowing this, not only we can get carried away by words, reliable sources of information are needed to confirm this information. So, investigating in different sources, I found a very interesting article about how a diesel engine may seem like a better alternative to conventional engines, but the reality is that it can create a real risk for our health. A diesel motor produces less carbon dioxide than a regular engine. It's obvious that diesel engine is more efficient, but also is more expensive. As I read exactly in the website of BBC.com, diesel engines produce higher levels of particulates, microscopic bits of soot left over from the combustion process. We as humans can breathe those particles and develop asthma attacks and actually breathing problems. Even people thought that diesel engines were gold because the conventional engines were replaced for diesel engines. We can see that diesel engines are not friendly to our world. As everything in this world, every problem has a solution. This life, and for this problem, the solution is using the biodiesel. The easiest oils to use for biodiesel are neutral vegetable oils like canola, corn, sunflower. These oils are really available at grocery stores and have a low melting point, which means that they will not solidify if they get too cold. One of the most advantages of using biodiesel engines is that it produces less air pollution and low smoke, as I read in M2 Press Wire, published in April 7 of 2020. In an interview to John Amnon, the program's director of the Solar Living Institute, in December 20 of 2016, he said, biodiesel is the blend of vegetable oil, either virgin, stock, or recycled vegetable oil that is blended with a little bit of alcohol. After this, there are some benefits of using biodiesel. It is easy to use, provides energy, provides security, it is biodegradable, emission reduction, and etc. etc. Taking this information from the website 6 Reasons Why We Need Biofuels.com, published in December of 2016. Biodiesel could sound as a difficult method of energy, but it's easier than you think. Canola oil is made into biodiesel Through a refinery process, the oil is mixed with alcohol to remove the glycerin. Pure canola biodiesel can be blended in any portion with this petroleum diesel. Canola oil is good as fuel and should not be used by humans, just cars. I saw in the newspaper called Features National by Nelson Mail, published in June 6 on 2020. After knowing this biodiesel could be also a great opportunity for our country. I read in the biodiesel feedstocks, technology, synthesis, efficiency, and policies in M2 Press Wire, March 10 on 2020. It explains the major drivers and regional dynamics of the global biodiesel market and current trends in the industry. An example of this could be the notice in the newspaper Los Angeles, published in May 20 of 2020. It says that Biofuels Corporation and Diesel Equator Group announced the launch of Duramain's brand gasoline and biodiesel, which utilizes biofuels energy plus energy in transition to the conventional fuel. So it is a new fuel technology. So we can see that the economy can progress a lot with this new bioenergy. A lot of people doesn't understand that the pollution in the air by diesel engines is a big problem in the world. People must take conscience of this and make it possible to make the change to biodiesel. People of the future will be thankful to us for making the big change. I tell you this to make conscience. I tell you this to be bio-friendly with the world. Biodiesel is our best option to the world. The world knows it, and the world is gonna be very thankful to us. So now, after knowing this, what do you prefer? Conventional diesel or biodiesel? Reviewing these points, today we could see what was a big problem to our country. After that, we could see a big important solution to that problem, which is the use of biodiesel. And finally, we could know the importance of why we should get interested in solving this kind of problems. Because this is a big problem to our world, and it's going to be a big problem to our future kids. After knowing all this information, do you think your car pollutes a lot? And what could you do to solve